Just picture this for a second. You're standing on this massive granite peak. You can smell the pine in the air, but you're looking out at the Atlantic Ocean as it just crashes against the coast below. That right there, that's the heart and soul of Acadia National Park. So we're going to dive into what makes this place so special. And it's really a journey of contrasts. It's about this incredible push and pull you feel the whole time you're there, between heart-pounding, wild adventure, and this really calm, almost elegant sense of peace. So where do you even start a journey like that? Well, how about at the very beginning of the day? We're heading way up, to the highest point on the whole North Atlantic seaboard to catch the very first light that hits the United States. I mean, really think about that for a second. Being on top of Cadillac Mountain for sunrise isn't just about the pretty colors. It's a moment. You are literally watching the day begin for an entire country, all from this one incredible spot. Okay, but Acadia is not all quiet sunrises. Not even close. The whole mood just shifts the second you set foot on one of its most famous trails. This is where the park grabs you and demands your full attention. It's where the feel of that rough granite under your hands is all that matters. And this quote just nails it. That's the feeling you get when you first see a trail like the Precipice. You're standing at the bottom, looking up, and you see these little specks of color. And then you realize they're people on what looks like a totally sheer cliff. It's both terrifying and, well, you just have to do it. And let's be super clear here. These are not your average hiking trails. We're talking about something that's way closer to rock climbing. You are literally pulling yourself up iron ladders and gripping onto these metal rungs that are hammered right into the cliff, with nothing but a whole lot of air and amazing views all around you. So here are the two big ones, the headliners. The Beehive, think of that as your introduction. It's short, it's intense, and it gives you a real taste of the adrenaline. But the Precipice? Oh, the Precipice is the main event. That's a serious, nearly vertical climb that'll test your courage and reward you like nothing else. And the numbers right here, they tell the story. The round-trip distances might look short, right? Don't let that fool you. Just look at the elevation gain. On the Precipice Trail, you're climbing over 1,000 feet. That one number tells you everything you need to know about just how steep this thing really is. Okay, deep breath. We're going to do a complete 180 now. Let's talk about the other side of Acadia's personality. We are leaving those raw vertical cliffs behind for something that feels like it's from another world entirely. A quiet, peaceful journey through the woods that is just beautifully designed. This whole system was one man's passion project. Think about it. Back then, the loud, messy automobile was starting to take over America. And John D. Rockefeller Jr., he wanted the opposite. He wanted a quiet place, a sanctuary. So for almost 30 years, he poured his own money into creating this incredible escape. 57 miles. Just let that sink in. 57. This isn't just a little loop road. It is a massive, complex network of roads that weave all through the park. What an incredible gift. And they were built for a totally different pace of life. Every single thing about them, from the gentle slopes to the sweeping curves, was designed to be perfect for a horse-drawn carriage. It was all about moving with the land, not just cutting a path through it. And the craftsmanship is just unreal. These aren't gravel paths. No. They are works of art. We're talking about hand-cut granite blocks and these careful layers of stone, all designed to drain perfectly and to look like they've been part of the forest forever. So you've got these two totally different worlds, right? You've got the wild, death-defying cliffs, and you've got these perfectly manicured, peaceful roads. And it turns out that dramatic mix of landscapes creates the perfect stage for some absolutely amazing wildlife. And here's where it all connects so perfectly. Those same sheer cliffs that are such a thrill for hikers, well, they're also a sanctuary. This is where peregrine falcons nest, which is why trails like the Precipice are actually closed for parts of the year. It's a powerful reminder that we are just visitors in their home. Then, you head down to the water's edge, and the whole cast of characters changes. This is where you'll find birds like the black guillemot, who are masters of that zone where the solid granite mountains just plunge right into the cold ocean. And if you look just a little ways offshore, you might get to see one of the true celebrities of the Maine coast. The islands right near the park are home to breeding colonies of Atlantic puffins. And get this, It's the only state in the US where you can see them. How cool is that? All right, so after a day packed with thrilling climbs and beautiful scenic drives, our journey starts to wind down. And as the sun goes down, the park offers one last perfect contrast to all the energy of the morning. So while Cadillac Mountain pretty much owns the sunrise, the park's western side, well, that's where you go for the sunset. Places like Bass Harbor Headlight have a completely different feeling. It's not a big show. It's more of a quiet, personal moment to just watch the day end. And if you want to experience this for yourself, here are a few little tips. Treat it like you're going to a show. Yeah, get there early, especially for the popular spots. Try to find a place away from the crowds. And seriously, bring a warm blanket and maybe a thermos of hot chocolate. Just get comfy and soak it all in. So there you have it. That's the Acadia experience. It's this incredible place of beautiful contradictions, the heart-pounding thrill of an iron-run climb and the peaceful rhythm of a carriage ride, the very first light on a mountain and the very last glow on a quiet coast. It really just leaves you with one question. Which one of those sides of Acadia is calling to you?